Hey there everybody, I hope you're doing really good today. Chris is getting ready to have band practice, so I thought I would hop on here real quick and show you what I'm working on at the moment. You guys may recall you've seen this. It started out kind of like a journal for no reason. I put some packing paper, I bound some packing paper into a piece of desk paper and made myself a book, and kind of a journal for no reason, aka Shannon Green, a la Shannon Green. And this is kind of the way that it's looking right now. I did a little flip and then I did some chippies in a previous video, but I wanted to show you guys how I'm managing paper. I like to get the most bang for the buck when I am processing paper, or when I'm working with paper or working with paint, or whatever I'm doing. I kind of multitask and get several things done at one time. Now, typically, multitasking had a fine reputation until it wasn't fashionable anymore to multitask, and then everybody went to mindfulness, and mindfulness means one-pointed attention. So that was kind of where our priorities shifted. But when you are creating, it is really fun to create in clusters, and that's what we're going to kind of talk about today. I have some envelopes here from some junk mail, so we're going to be putting them in the pile to get some color. This envelope I'm going to totally just recycle because the envelope itself is just great, so we'll recycle that one. This one has one of those cool windows, but I don't think I'm going to use the window, so I'm just going to kind of clip out a little piece here. Now, when you do something like this, it's really fun to have, to take advantage of corners, because corners can always be like, like little bookmarks, or, you can put a corner like this and, you can make yourself a pocket. So corners are awesome things. Same thing here. I'm just going to totally recycle and repurpose this envelope because it's, it's an envelope. I mean, why buy when you can recycle and repurpose? I also have a few index cards over here that we are going to splash paint on and do techniques with as well. So let's just get started. First thing I need to do is choose some paint. I have some really nice, new to me, heavy body paint that my friend sent me. So I think we'll just take out a bit of that, and we'll just kind of slap it around with some old credit cards, and maybe even use a bit of a spatula effect on something. Never can tell. We also have these peel and stick Christmas labels, and I am transforming peel and stick labels into mixed media labels that look like this. So I'll give you a few techniques about how I'm doing this. It's my philosophy that we all do things very different ways, that one person's way to do something is not another person's way to do something. We are all individuals over here in crafting world, and we don't all do things the same way. That's why when I do something like this, I don't call it a tutorial because I don't know what I'm doing half the time, and why call it a tutorial when we really don't know what's going on. I want to kind of just capture as much splashed on paint as possible. So I'm kind of just putting some things like this, and then I think I'll put this like this, and then we can just splash on paint and we can see what happens. This one I'm just going to keep out like this. Okay, we're starting with some Kryla Artist Acrylic Heavy Body Ultramarine. Now I like this because it's it's very heavy, right? So you're going to get a lot of coverage. My friend Joy sent this to me years ago, and I just, you know, Joy, I really, really appreciate the happy mails that you sent me all those many years ago, and thanks for being my pal. The best thing in the world to spread paint with, I think, is just with a credit card. This kind of gets you out of the, you know, having to wash your brush and that kind of thing. Because, I mean, let's face it, that just takes up valuable fun time, doesn't it? If you you have to clean things up. So, hey, don't waste your time. Use something that you can, you know, probably recraft, repurpose, redo, re-energize with, you know, with a different technique or whatever. I hope you guys are having a really good day. It's nice and sunny and warm here. Mia and I have just spent some time out in the garden picking a few of the last of the mums. Chris bought a beautiful mum plant at the beginning of November, and you know, she's kind of drooping a bit, but did you know that mums are perennials? So I'm excited to see her come back next year. I will have to kind of learn how to take care of her because I don't usually buy mums at the end of the year, but Chris did. All right. Now you can see that I'm lifting paint, I'm smearing paint, you know, I'm lifting a little bit off with these index cards. This is nothing new. You guys have seen people do this time and time again. But for me, it's kind of like a release, and I really enjoy painting this way. I can paint, sorta, but I really like this, you know, this technique where you just kind of smear things around, and then you just kind of see what happens with what you're doing. And I tell you, it's really, really a lot of fun. And if you can't have fun with it, you know, why do it? Why spend your precious energy doing something, you know, that's not fun? Art should be fun, y'all. Shouldn't be tedious. All right, while I've got some good colors going here, I think we're just going to go ahead and take this sheet out. And we'll just go ahead and get some green on here. This is a sap green. Pretty pretty, isn't it? I like these heavy body paints because they really do cover lots and lots of real estate. So I'm just going to cover as much of this as I can, and then I'm going to go back and do some more things with it. You know, when you think about this, these sorts of things, y'all, you know, at the end of the Christmas season, the peel and stick labels that are only $1 anyway will usually be like 10 cents if you get those 90% off sales, you know what I'm talking about. Let's see what else is in the bag. Here's a bit of cadmium yellow. I think we'll just add this to the mix. And then I think we might do some collage. Might have to see what sort of collage papers we have over here. All right, we've already got blue here, so let's go ahead and add some yellow. And we've got blue and green here, so smear yellow. I've also got a desk pad under my book that I'm working on, and I've got more packing paper. So, you know, we'll just go ahead and get some color on that packing paper as well as the desk pad. So you're just doing a whole lot at one time and having a blast doing it. Because I have not a whole lot of time, or it seems like I don't have a lot of time, to me this is a preferred way to get a lot done, you know, quickly. Plus, have I mentioned that it's fun? It's just fun. All right. Man, that yellow is just beautiful, isn't it? That's a very pretty yellow. I'm just going to take that. And it has a great coverage on it, too. Must be that heavy body thing, right? And just make us some art envelopes. And we're getting some pull here when we stack things up. And, you know, you might get a tear, but no big deal. All right. Okay, let's do this while we have the yellow out. Add some yellow to this. Chris is, like I said, having band practice, so I want to get this done pretty quickly. When he has band practice, and you can hear him play, then my videos have to share in the royalties of whatever song he's playing, which is okay. It's all right. It just gets super loud in here. Let's go through here and see if I had any, you know, like white. I don't have white, but I do have something called gloss gel medium. We'll see what that does. I'm going to add a little bit of collage. So let's see what we have here. Let's use... I have a few things. I have dryer sheets, which I'm very fond of. I have paper bag. These are just things I brought up from the kitchen. I have this, and I think that's really neat. Navel oranges, y'all. $1.50 for 4 pounds at Lidl. So I was really happy to find those. I don't know what we might do with these. You know what? We could probably paint them. So I'm going to put those over here too. Let's pick up some collage. And we're going to build a little bit of structure with these pages. Now, my journal, for no reason, is going to be totally disassembled and turned into something else. I've got a bit of watered down Eileen's tacky glue here. And that's what we're going to use to stick our dryer sheets, or spent dryer sheets, which I'm gonna tell you, these are really cool. I've never bought dryer sheets before. I just thought that they were really unnecessary. But for many reasons, I just decided to start using them. Mostly because I have a lot of electricity in my body, and I have static cling something awful. And you may have heard me mention this before, but I can be in a parking lot and get out of the car, and there's so much zapping and popping and electricity going on that I've actually had strangers go, "Gosh, are you okay? What's going on over there?" Like, yeah. It does that. Anyway, so the dryer sheets really do help. These are from the Dollar Tree, And I gotta tell you, in addition to smelling real nice, they are made in the USA. And that makes me happy. I want to see what that, I don't know what this is. Gloss gel medium. All right. Oh, that's really old. All right, let's see what that does. I am not sure I've ever used that before, but you know, if you like get one of those, you know how everybody puts like boxes of stuff on Facebook, and then it's like, well, I don't know what that is, or what that box is in that little creative box you got going on there, but it looks interesting, then, you know, we'll just see what happens here. Okay, well, that's kind of cool. Everything is wet. You guys know how much I don't like that. But, you know, we're gonna stick with it because we're gonna stick with it. I'm not gonna get out the, I'm not gonna do the dryer. I'm not gonna do the heat tool, the marvelous, wonderful heat tool. I'm just kind of looking for really just some text pages, I think, or maybe some maps. I like this. This is from 1851. This is a report to Congress. I think we'll just put a few sheets of that down. You know, you would think something from 1851 would be just unusable, but, you know, it's perfect. I don't know what kind of paper the government used in 1851, but it was good stuff. Jeez. Oh, I was thinking I had totally forgotten again to bring something to drink up here. I am going to need to bring like some bottled water up here, because I keep forgetting. I get so thirsty, especially in the, well, I'm so thirsty all the time anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm gonna put a few of those on. Okay, since we have some, let's do this. Let's just bring one of these cards over here while we're kind of waiting on stuff to draw. And then let's see what we can do with these little tags off of Chris likes bread. I like salad, but that means that we eat, well, he eats a lot of bread. He's such an easy person because he likes sandwiches. And, you know, that's nice. And then you got these cool tags that you can work with. Maybe we'll paint one and just stick it right there. What do you think? Let's see. Let's just choose a little bit of this. I think I'm just going to put it on with my finger. Like that. And then I think I'll stick it on like that. What do you think? Think that'll work? I think it will work. I think it will. Okay. Whoop. pull that up before it sticks. Okay, I kind of like it just like this, so I think that's what we'll do. We'll just use it just like that. Hello.
Hello. Who are you talking to?
Okay, guys, we're gonna come back for part 2. Stay tuned. See you later. Bye.